G'day gang, Danny, how's it going folks? We're back on the World of Warcraft playthrough on the Human Paladin. Gorbold, what's up?
What's on your mind?
An ocean not so deep.
Be good.
You look like a neighbour, sort. There are a great number of wrecks off of the coast here. Most hoards are new. For quite some time I've been trying to get all their hoards, put their valuables to more use. There's a nasty infestation of Murlocs that seem to have other ideas. I've sent scores of adventurers and none have returned. Worry not, I've learned my lesson and that is not your fate. You swim to the due north and you look for Gary. He'll explain the new plan. It's pretty simple, really.
Safe travel.
Is it? If it's so simple, why didn't you tell me what it is? I gotta get out there first, then you're gonna explain it to me? Alright, so we'll put that on hold first. Let's do an ocean's not so deep. Let's take to the skies. We'll have to swim through all of that. Where you at, Gary? Gaza, here he is.
My, you're a tall one.
Oh, how do you do? I'm Gary, and I assume Gorbold sent you. If you're here to help, the plan's pretty simple. I've rigged up some decoy bots. We prance the little fellows in near the Murlocs and activate their cooldown. They'll pulse light and sound to attract the Murlocs, and after several seconds they'll explode, taking the Murlocs with them. If we get enough of these in there, we should be able to make our way to the ship's holds again, with less casualties this time, hopefully. That part's not for you, though. You just get to blowing those little fishmen up.
Off and away.
Sounds like a solid plan. Look at this thing, it's wind up and everything. Alright, so we got a depth charge countdown pulse. Let's rack them up. Rack them up, rack them up, rack them up. We need to get 50. This thing is quite resilient, isn't it? Oh, we can only get so much. Murloc Pest, I have come to steal your treasure. Attempt to stop me quickly. Detonation imminent. Oh, we got a fair few in one go. Don't really need to worry about rounding them up. Just need to get them in a location where a bunch of them are going to hear us. Kaboomski. Hopefully we can get it in one more round. Oh, you can jump. Look at you go, robot. There is certainly a lot of them around here. That's it. All to me. That's got to be a right amount. Perfecto. Ready for turn in. So we didn't actually have to worry about going down there and retrieving anything, do we? Interesting. Yeah, so in Classic, I think, did I already do that quest? Maybe I haven't done that quest. Can't remember, I've done so many quests anyway. Yeah, you go down there into the hold and you have to get treasure out of the boats. But it was a struggle, like, by the time you get to the treasure, you're already just about running out of air. And if you got to fight something down there,
What can I do for you?
especially if you've got to fight more than one thing.
Keep your feet on the ground.
The decoys work then. Oh, great to hear it. Don't you worry about one bit about the treasures. Me and Gary will take care of the rest this time around. Truth be told, if something went wrong again and I lost any more of your adventurer types, I'm pretty sure they'd kick me out of town.
See you soon.
As was all too often, you'd see people down there struggling. And you couldn't really do it. I mean, you could heal them, but as they drown, they lose huge amounts of health. If you had somebody who could help with underwater breathing. Cast that on them. That'd be great. There's also a potion out there which helps with that. And occasionally through quests you would get items that would help you breathe underwater, or allow you to breathe underwater for long periods of time. What do we got here?
Ishno del Diab.
Balthul, Shadow Strike.
How may I help?
Glinda sent you to lend a hand, did she? I'm glad she did. I could certainly use the help. I'm working on our initial plans to start whittling away at their ranks. Please feel free to help Taisha and Balthul in the meantime.
Goddess watch over you.
How may I help?
Remnants of the Highborne. There are several ruins similar to these spread throughout Darkshore, many of them inhabited by the troubled spirits of the Highborne. Out of my pure courtesy, for their cursed souls, we haven't been overly proactive about stripping the ruins of artifacts, but those hesitancies vanish in the light of this new troll threat. While you're aiding the sentinels in their goals within the ruins, please collect any artifacts that you stumble upon and bring them back to me. I would like to preserve what little I can.
Farewell.
I am honored.
Shatterspear laborers. There are a large number of Shatterspear trolls picking through the ruins to the north and the northeast. I suspect that they're looking for magical artifacts, but none of our scouts have reported the discovery of anything of significance turning up from their digs. They may well just be fueling their war. One thing is fairly certain though, less laborers would slow down their offensive, so less laborers is what they're going to get. You in?
Del Madris.
Of course I'm in. The catapults remain disabled. That will do for the moment. And the tower, what of Arthalax? I don't know.
What brings you here?
Alright.
Be careful.
So we'll retrieve Highborne relics, such as this Highborne relic. Reduce the amount of trolls around here too. She had a pickaxe that looked like it would do a lot of damage, but she decided to go with the rock. That cannon still going strong. I caught a comment on one of the older videos, but in this series, describing, I suppose, the situation that came across, where I was helping the Alliance, and this person brought up that if I had played it on the Horde side, offering a different perspective on what just transpired, and it was quite interesting to read. I will reply to your comment, by the way, if you actually see this video. But yeah, it's things like that I'm curious about and interested to see when I play on Rozok and travel through some of the same lands. Reason to worry, these appear to be orders dispatched to the overseers at the ruins from a superior in the Shatterspear war camp. Most of the document contain negligible strategic value, but a couple lines stick out to you. We captured another night elf spying on our operation. She's been taken back to the camp to be tortured. For more information, keep an eye out for additional spies. We cannot afford for our operation to be compromised. The lieutenant will surely want this information. So yes. Looking forward to seeing what Rozok sees on the other side, on the Horde side. It's something that I kind of miss with all the expansions, that we only really get one, there's only really one story now. That's being able to see from the Horde's perspective, the Alliance perspective. And the points of differences, which is quite nice. Actually, kind of removes a little bit of that replayability. Like in Dragonlight Flight, for example, I was content just going through it once, but, you know, had there been a separate Horde and Alliance side to it, I mean, maybe there's a few points of difference along the way, but I believe that, for the most part, it's a shared experience. I mean, even if it just kind of diverged, you know, a little bit here and there, so you get a little bit more to do with your own side before coming back and having that sensibility that, well, look, we're kind of in this together. This does affect us all. But the Horde have a different way of reaching a particular target or goal than the Alliance. Six of 8. You are number 7. The relics look different, but they're not described any differently, just simply that they are relics. Let's go over the top to return quicker.
I am listening.
Were you able to recover any artifacts?
Goodbye.
Ah, perfect. Thank you so much. I would hate to lose more records of our culture to war. Far too much has been sacrificed already.
Nadris.
Yes, Paladin?
Farewell.
Another? They have more than one? I will not leave any of my people to be tortured. We must act quickly.
Good luck, friend.
Swift response. I have a scout that we lost contact with a couple days ago. I assumed her dead, but it appears that she's been captured. The trolls indicate that they have at least 2 captives though. The only other person that comes to mind is Alandarian Nightsong, a civilian that was in the area against my advisement early yesterday. The Shatterspear have established a war camp to the north. It is almost certainly where any of their prisoners are being taken. Find them and free them, if you're able.
Del Nadris. Ishnu Allah.
Good work, thank you, Paladin.
Good luck, friend.
Denying manpower. To the north, the Shatterspear have a war camp where they are constructing their catapults. The camp is guarded by some of the mystics, but I've started receiving reports that there are sightings of orcs and Tauren there as well. I don't want to make any assumptions as to what that suggests, but I do want you to go in there and kill them before they can make any other further strikes on our sentinels.
Goddess watch over you.
Wipe them out.
How may I help?
War supplies. The trolls are building their forces and supplies at the war camp to the north. When they feel they are ready, they will almost certainly launch their attack on Lord Anel from the location. It shouldn't take us long to rout this rabble, but I'm not one for taking unnecessary risks. I want you to fight your way into the war camp and set fire to any stockpiles of supplies you see. The setback should buy us quite a bit of time before they can muster a counterattack.
Be careful.
360, 50, 20, 300 yards away. Oh yeah, here it is. We got their pickets up and everything. Let's approach from the beach. A horde enforcer. I seem to recall this area because I remember taking this place very nice and slow. And it was because I was playing a night elf, rogue maybe, or warrior. But whatever I was playing sort of under these hardcore rules. Back before all these hardcore servers and all that. There was a website which had some rules that you could use to play. And included retail. And I think it was effectively me playing using white or grey items. And up until a certain point, I didn't know I could actually use any talent points. Like I couldn't use any of this sort of stuff. But then I found out later that you could actually do that. Funnily enough, when I found out you could do it and I actually started doing that, that's when I died. That was so weird. But anyway, yeah, doing this in those hardcore rules, found it was very challenging. And that series is actually, I think it's still available on my older channel, or my other channel, AzerothDan. You might be able to find it there if you look up, yeah, maybe like Night Elf Hardcore. And it's not the classic version. I did that here. Yeah, it was a retail version. I always thought I'd go back and try it again. Because it did actually make it quite difficult. Especially before I could pop talents down. And I definitely didn't make it all the way to 60. But it was cool because I was utilizing all those NPCs that sell weapons and armor. You know, I was going to them because I couldn't use green items. So I was going to them and I was like buying whatever they had. And so, yeah, if you're ever interested in doing that, try it out. It's a bit of fun. Certainly a bit of fun. You're going to get accustomed to the ease of retail when you're moving through it, but yeah, under those rules it was quite a bit of a challenge, but fun, you know. I don't think it would have been anywhere as difficult as like classic, but still a degree of challenge there. Yeah, it was quite novel in between expansions, trying to find things to do, and it was quite fun. If I can find the playlist, I might just link it in this particular video somewhere, maybe towards the end. We've got one more. That was a while ago now. Quite a while ago. You there, Mystic? Meet your end. Three more boxes to burn. One more. It's horde supplies.
Ishnu Daldien.
Swift response, Alandarian looks very pale. Those shallow breaths betray the life that remains in her. You're here to save me? A bit later than I hoped.
Farewell.
One bitter wish. Mora sent you. I should have listened to her. It's just hard to take trolls seriously, I guess. Alandarian lets out a weak chuckle. It's way too late for that anyway. We're mortal now. This is the fate we have to face, one way or another. I've had time to accept that. I have one request, though. Kill the torturer that did this to me. They call him Ritko. You can find him just ahead with the other prisoner. Alandarian offers a small smile, then winces and slumps back over in pain.
May the stars guide you.
Still got full health, though. There's the torturer. A new victim. Me was almost done with this one anyway. You'll burn. No throwing for you, punk. By the light, you shall burn. Thanks for the rescue. Let's get out of here.
What brings you?
Timely arrival. It's good to see you. I wasn't looking forward to enduring what Alandarian did, so the rescue is somewhat welcome. I saw the troll leader before I was captured and thought I had the perfect opportunity to kill him, but he's protected by some sort of magic shield. Mora needs to know before she mounts her assault, but first we need to get out of here. Help me to the dock. I'll make my way to Lord and Elvire Water, and you can go back to Mora with the intel.
Farewell.
Escort Sentinel Ainasha to the dock. Oh, zappy time. Proceed.
Hello.
Gonna cut straight through it, are we? That dork must have blinked a couple times, couldn't believe what he was seeing.
Ishnu Allah.
Fight them all the way down to the docks. Oh, she totally threw a glaive out at her, didn't she? Threw it out there like a boomerang. And I boot that guy into the water. Oh, what a shame. Oh, there's two of them. That was a game I was playing, and I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Going down the docks, just boot them in the water. Luck God. Your luck is at an end. Thanks for getting me out of here. I should be able to swim back from here, but before I go, one quick thing. I was afforded a brief chance to attack their leader, and he was protected by some kind of magic. Make sure Mora hears of this before leading any kind of attack. Farewell, newcomer. May Elun's blessing be with you. It's a hell of a jump. She's got that heroic leap going on.
I am honored.
Excellent work. One more threat we can worry a bit less about. We'll continue the offensive while they are still off guard.
Be careful.
Oh my goodness, there's a player here. Crystalea. Doing some questing.
yeah.
Good on ya.
Goddess watch over you.
Excellent work. That should slow them down a bit.
Farewell. Del Madras.
Some sort of shield, you say? We might have a way around that. Balthiel had an idea for breaking whatever protective enchantments their shaman had, so it might work on this too. Thank you for saving Anasha and bringing me this information. It may well make the difference in our battle.
Good luck, friend.
One bitter wish. Alandarin is dead then. That saddens me greatly. But it is not entirely unexpected. I expect no mercy from these savages, and will show them none.
Goddess watch over you.